Bishule Hamud Sham. So on the bottom of the page there, Bechinas Neshikin, you have the concept of the kisses. Al Pasuk Shira Shiri Mishakeni. Look what it says in Shirashim on the verse that you should kiss me from the kisses of his mouth. Al Pasukim Tzacha Chulu Hishakecha. Where it says that I'll find you outside and I'll kiss you. Like we said, that's the concept of Zivug Neshikin of the Malachim. Al Pasuk Lahava Mikirya Sichon. And on the verse that the flame from the city of Sichon, the concept of Sicha, of speech, meaning Shavanairos, and about the concept of the seven maidens, Royos Latesla, the Echolos Sabriya, that it mentioned, Bamidbar Tafkuf Samech Dalet, look in the Mamer, and look in Bamidbar Tafkuf Samech Dalet. B'medrash Rabbah, Al Pasuk Navu L'chayayich Baturim, in the Medrash on the verse, how beautiful are your cheeks, and with their rows of earrings, and so forth. Ubehagia Tornaira, and as this corresponds with the concept of the turn of each maiden, you have the Turim, the rows, and you have the rows of the women. So what's the beauty of the earring compared to the women? Yishlomar Naira Nikra Masechet. We can say that a maiden is called a Masechta of Gemara. K'moshikasu Perakeda Eruvin Dafnun Gimel Alatz Ben Naira Maseches. That it says there in Eruvin that he rejoiced in the maiden of the Masechta. Mitzarich HaMasechet Lavo Al HaMelech. And this Masechta needs to be elevated and come to the king. Al derech yichud Torah shebal peim Torah shebechsav, and that's similar to the concept of union of the oral Torah with the written Torah. K'moshe kazu b'likutei Torah al pasuk Torah tziva, like it's brought in Likutei Torah tziva b'dibur hamaschil ve'elishmos b'nyin libon hilchasa, concerning the concept of purifying the halacha, that you draw down the loven of Torah shebechsav from the masculine to the feminine aspect of Torah shebal peh. And that's the concept that they did not bless in the Torah. Vitor Naira, and the turn of the maiden, Hilchos Pesach bePesach Hulu, that is the laws of Pesach and Pesach and so forth, each thing in its proper time, when it becomes its turn. And this is through 6 months in myrrh oil and so forth. I guess preparing for the Yom Tov beforehand. Look what's brought in Likutei Torah concerning 6 years. You should plant your field and so forth. And so too here you can say a similar idea of 6 months in myrrh oil. Shisa Sidre Mishnah, that those 6 months correspond with the 6 orders of the Mishnah. And the 6 months in spices is the Talmud and so forth. Or to elevate the physicality of the halacha above has to be through love and fear. Which is the concept of the myrrh oil, which is nullification, and the spices, which is joy, like he said it's before, that it's Ima and Abba, or Chesed and Gvura. Vishuv Ra'isi Mashikaz Varamaz, Bepashas Teitze, B'daf Reishain Zainamud Beis, Binyan Yud Beis Chodashim, Shen Vav Hechalus Tubriya Vichul. And I also saw what the Ramaz says in Pashas Teitze concerning the 12 months, which are the 6 palaces of Bria and so forth. Vayichud Behechal Kodesh Gadashim, Hanikra Mita Yain Sham, and the union in the palace of the Holy of Holies, which is called the bed, like the Holy of Holies is called Cheder Amitos. So I guess you have 6 palaces of Bria and 6 other palaces or something, 6 other concepts. And that's why you give to a virgin 12 months to prepare herself for marriage. That she should receive from the concept of the 12 cattle, and then you have the concept of the sea above them, which is the palace of the Holy of Holies. Gamal derech masha kasav b'lukei Torah pashas masay. Shh.